Okay, here we have the coffee roast underway. As you can see, the beans are spinning round and round, and as the outer shell is heated up, the husk is blown off. The roast has been on for a very short time, and the beans are currently a sort of straw colour. I'm shining a torch into there. Flashlight, for you North Americans. They smell a bit like fermenting grass at the moment. As you can see, the husk is blowing and blowing and blowing. There's not a great deal of husk around at the moment. That will increase as the roast goes on. These are Guatemalan beans, which I found by blind testing are about the best there are. We're just approaching a minute 30 into the roast. The beans are just approaching first crack. There we go. They're a sort of tan colour now. You can hear the cracking. The beans are expanding now as they roast, so that cracking is opening up the beans. They now smell like a sort of sweet coffee. Now we're going to take them into second crack. In terms of husk, there's a bit around now. I'm just letting this blow free outside. I don't make any attempt to contain it. I've got this colander standing by to catch the roast. I have here first catch, the very hot beans, second catch, and water bath. So there's 2 bowls, water between them for final cooling. Then they'll go into this jar. That's actually second crack now. You can hear it sounds like roast, or fried eggs, sorry. Notice there's smoke coming off the beans. They're very hot. There's a bean there that looks like it came out a little early. So I'm now trying to cool them down quickly. Thanks to Newton's law of cooling, they're going to cool pretty quickly on their own. Okay, so I've left the roaster going, or the popcorn maker, and here we go. There's the green beans, round and round they go, 1/3 of a cup. Okay, let's see how those other beans are doing. Into the second holding vessel. See, they're a very rich brown colour. Hopefully I didn't take them too far into second crack, but it's actually important to take them into second crack, I found again from blind testing. And now into the water bath. And now I'm just reaching in and dehusking any husks that are still stuck in there. You really don't want the husks in your cup. They're not full of flavour at all. So I think I'd classify this as a medium dark roast. It's not beyond second crack, it's not a French roast, but definitely well roasted. And that's important to release the flavour and kill the acids, which can make the coffee a bit sour. Okay, this roast is now at first crack. That bean that had come out prematurely I've just put back in now. As you can see, the husks are blowing freely. So it's time for me to stand by now with the colander. So that was 1/3 of a cup that went in. And for a continuous roasting process, I'm going to get the next third of a cup ready. So that'll go in when those ones come out. So this is first crack. First crack is a very sharp crack. It'll convert to a sound of frying eggs at second crack. And we want that well developed when we pull them out. The colour, it's a nice rich brown. But again, discovered from blind testing, even though they look done, it's not time to get them out. That loss of camera control was a bean jumping out the roaster and landing in my shoe. Okay, now we have the fried egg sound. So it's time for me to get them out. Okay, that went well. New roast. Okay, out of the colander into the first holding vessel. Colander ready to receive the next batch. And the ones that have been cooling in the water bath are now at room temperature. It's time to capture them and put them in the jar.